Oh, she's the humid this morning.
Yeah.
Well, friends, because he thinks that watering is as exciting as watching paint dry, I have been tasked with the task of watering. They're gonna have a little sun skull on the side.
Well, watering is, that's female work.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So like
Ask
this
me
guy.
why it's female work.
See this? This is from the heat.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, but this side will be okay. I can still use it for cooking.
Look at all of them over there.
Yeah, there's a lot. This
Ah.
side's not done yet.
Not yet.
But y'all, they're getting there, man. Those are some pretty tomatoes. But God willing, they'll ripen and we'll have us on tomatoes, along with our taters. Anyways, okay, let's start on this side. Oh, that one's almost red.
I mean, all of these things are...
You gotta pick this ones too, Papa.
Well, why?
Like anything that has a blush of color.
Oh.
Like this one's and that one, really. And over there.
You tell me how to do my job.
Yes.
You know, it's like 94% humidity. You could fire me.
No.
Oh.
It's okay. I'm not allowed to fire senior citizens. Oh, well, you know I love you, baby. He started it. Okay.
I did not start it. Sort of.
Wish I water. You guys want to water with me? This is exciting. Exciting television, Douglas.
Uh-huh.
You know? This is what they call... I don't know. But look at these guys. Okay, now these guys are happy. Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Here's my public service announcement, right?
We're gonna rant.
I was curious about, there's a secession movement here in Texas, right? They call it Texit, right? So, we did some research and, let me tell you something. Sounds like a really great idea, but let me tell you where I foresee problems with it. One, they think that, we're just gonna vote on it and it'll be peaceful. Yeah, that didn't work out too well in 1860 when 13 states decided to vote on it, right? But leave that aside. What we have is people that draw Social Security, all right? Well, their website, you can look it up, says that, oh, they pay Social Security for people that don't live in the United States. And that's absolutely true, they do, except for one small detail. If we secede from the Union, you are no longer an American citizen. So why would the government pay you? Problem number two, we have a lot of retirees from the military. Same thing, all right? Oh yeah, there's veterans that live overseas and they get their money, and that's true, they do. Same thing holds true though. Now all of a sudden you're having people that have renounced their citizenship. They're not Americans, and the U.S. ain't gonna pay them their money, all right? And nowhere on their website did it say Texas was gonna step up to the plate and pay this. Then you have the problem with the southern border, all right? We're gonna have to secure that if Texas becomes a country, all right? So there's a problem. And you have to understand something. We have libtards that live in Texas, and lots of them. So what are you gonna do? Tell them to leave? They're not gonna wanna leave, and why would they? Most of them are born and bred here in Texas too, all right? Are you gonna build a wall around Austin and Fort Worth and Dallas and Houston? I mean, you know, liberals, for some unknown reason, go to big cities. So, yeah, I mean, there's more problems with Texas exiting the Union than there is, you know, staying in the Union. Now, that's just my opinion, right? We have a huge problem, a very huge problem in this country. I do know that it's wishful thinking on their part, They have a lot of feel-good stuff to say on there, but there's no real solutions and no real discussion. Because once you give your citizenship up, anybody that's bought a firearm on the 4473, there's a question on there. Have you ever renounced your U.S. citizenship? All right? So what's going to happen is you're going to renounce your U.S. citizenship, and that's it. It's game over. They owe you nothing. All right? So you need to really figure this out, and on a bill that you want to vote on, you need to have something on there for retired people, veterans, the whole 9 yards, all right? You need to figure out the money aspect of this. What say you, Mother?
I think my biggest concern, drawback, holdback, whatever you want to call it, is we are meant to make disciples as Christians, make
That's
disciples
right.
out of everybody. How are you going to make disciples out of everybody if you're stepping away from everybody?
Thank you, my dear.
You know, that wasn't the intent of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He did not tell us to hide and be our little group over here while the world tears itself apart. How are we going to do, how can you, you know, justify that? When you get to the other end, how are you going to say, well, okay, you had faith, you had all this stuff, you stayed clean, you didn't fornicate, and you didn't steal, and you didn't lie, and all of that. I gave you faith, and I gave you salvation. And what did you do with it?
You ran and hid.
You ran and
right.
hid. That's my problem, okay? So
my big problem on the religious thing there, right, is I swore an oath to God one time. And I took that oath very seriously then. I take it very seriously now. And, you know, they're like, oh, well, it's an immoral country and all of that. But looky here. Just because Joe Biden violated an oath that he swore to God, and all the Democrats have violated that oath that they swore to God, that doesn't null and void my responsibility to God. I swore an oath, and nowhere in that oath said that if a president violates the oath, you're free and clear from this oath. That's not what was said. Right?
yeah, but you know, I mean,
although it's a very, very tantalizing idea, I would love it.
it sounds really good.
It sounds really
Like,
good.
We
But
watched a little bit of a news clip,
Yeah.
With Ted Cruz, and Ted Cruz laughed it off.
Yeah,
He does not think this is a serious thing,
no,
and that's irrelevant. And the point is, to me, like I said, no, I can't. We can't run
Well,
and hide.
yeah, we
You
can't run and
you
hide.
can't do change. You can't. You know,
but,
our greatest command is to obey God.
right.
And he says, make disciples of them all. You can't make disciples of anybody if you are not in the same place with them. Okay?
Having said that, here's what I can see happening. Right now, there's 26 states in the Union that do not agree with Washington, D.C. I mean, and it is growing, all right? People are tired. I foresee two things happening, and both of them, unfortunately, and I'm not advocating for violence, most of them have a violent outcome. And it's like the liberals won't back off, all right? The abortion issue is a hot topic, but you've got to understand, in the last 50 years, we know more things. You know, you can say, okay, it's not a baby. Is it alive? Yes. Okay, so you're killing something, all right? It's only less than 1% of women are victims of rape and incest, all right? And that's just the thing. So what's happening with abortion is 99+% of the women had consensual sex with someone that they either have a relationship with or winked at them across the bar, as one feller said, right? It was consensual, all right? And after consensual sex, a woman's body does natural things. That's God at work, okay? So the time to your body and your choice was before it gets to murdering something, But, and they won't back off on these topics. Being law-abiding citizen, what I can tell you for sure is the Democrats don't care about the law. If they did, they would be stomping down on that protest, but they're not. Why? Because they want to force their hand. They want them to make their decision. They don't care if they do it legally or not. Look at this January 6th stuff. Come on, aren't you guys tired of this Trump sucky suck stuff? It's ridiculous at this point. That's all the Democrats have, hate. And I think if we stand together, and I do believe that the churches need to be a little bit more vocal on this subject. I absolutely do. All right? But, you know, one or two options is going to happen that I see it. It's just, it's going to end in a violent civil war, or more likely, each and every citizen of America needs to decide for themselves what's important to them. And you need to defend what you have. Sorry, but that's how I see it. Right?
Remember our Lord Jesus Christ when he did?
Yes.
He sat at the table with prostitutes, tax collectors, lawyers, or whatever, you know what I mean? He did not go high with the Pharisees, okay?
Yep.
Sorry.
You hold this.
I'm trying, but
all right.
that's my point.
Yeah.
You know, remember our Lord Jesus Christ. He
Anyways,
did not hide.
I gotta go pick tomatoes.
Yeah, you gotta pick tomatoes. All good.
Woo! Look at them peppers, man.
Yeah, they get
Yeah.
there.
Okay, folks.
Color, so we'll wait for
We'll probably have something else to say today, but I gotta get them tomatoes picked. Well, that's what we come up with for today. Let's go see what she's doing.